Hello everyone, welcome to Get My Class. Today we are going to solve this question, that is reproduction by fragmentation is seen in option A sargassum, option B banana, option C water hyacinth, option D ginger. So let us understand the question. It says reproduction in fragment or by fragmentation is seen in. So in which among the following you can see reproduction by fragmentation? So first of all, what do you understand by reproduction? Reproduction is nothing but reproduction is nothing but producing the offspring. Okay. So production of offsprings. Offsprings. And here, what kind of reproduction they are asking? They're asking reproduction by fragmentation. So what do you understand by fragmentation? Fragment means what? Fragment means a part, right? Or a piece. Fragmentation is nothing but formation of pieces or bits. Okay, so there are certain organisms which will reproduce by fragmentation, that is formation of bits or pieces. Okay, so that is called as fragmentation. So what is fragmentation? Fragmentation is nothing but breaking into into tiny parts. Okay, or you can say small parts or bits, you can say. And here with respect to the options, let us see. Option A says sargassum. So what is sargassum? Option A, what is option A? Sargassum. So what is sargassum? Sargassum is a type of a floating brown algae. Okay. So it's a floating brown algae, okay, which actually reproduces by both means. Okay, there are two means by which it reproduces. One is vegetative means, and the other one is sexual means. Okay, since we are talking about fragmentation, which is a type of vegetative means of reproduction. It is a vegetative mode of reproduction. And here, let us talk about the reproduction, that is vegetative reproduction, sargassum, that occurs by fragmentation. Okay? Fragmentation. Where the sargassum branches will break into smaller pieces and each piece will give rise to a new individual. That is what is fragmentation. Okay. So since the question is asking reproduction by fragmentation is seen in, so of course it is seen in sargassum. So sargassum should be the right answer. So let us see other options. Option B says banana. So what is banana? Banana is a kind of a fruit tree, right? Yes. So banana is usually reproduced by rhizome. Okay, they have tiny modified stem. Okay, which is utilized for its reproduction, but not by fragmentation, and hence option B is ruled out. Option C says water hyacinth. Water hyacinth, they produce actually horizontal branches which are called as offsets, and these don't reproduce by fragmentation. They produce branches called as offsets, and these offsets will give rise to new individual, and hence option C is also ruled out. Option D says ginger. So what do you how these ginger reproduce? Ginger reproduce by a modified stem. Okay, they have modified stem, and on the stem they have nodes, and these nodes can be utilized for reproduction. Okay, those are called as rhizome. Okay, and hence option D is also, what is it? We can just ignore, because basically they're asking about fragmentation. So here these reproduce by rhizome formation. Okay, and hence option A, that is sargassum, is the right answer. So I let us conclude the answer here. So let us conclude the answer. The answer is option A, that is sargassum. In case of sargassum, there is fragmentation which occurs, and each fragment will give rise to new individual. Whereas in rhizome, fragmentation doesn't occur on its own. Okay, so rhizome have nodes by which you might be having this doubt that ginger also can be reproduced by pieces. Yes, it can be, but that piece should contain the nodal part. Okay, but in nature, by natural means, if you talk about ginger, they reproduce by the formation of the rhizome itself. Okay, but here we are specifically talking about fragmentation. That is, any part of the body, any part of the plant body can be utilized for reproduction. That is what is fragmentation, the piece of any part of the body. Okay, here in case of sargassum, that happens. Okay, so hence option A is the right answer. So I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you, everyone.